Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Zach on Sports. I am your host, Zach Gershman. Today, I am here at the NovaCare Complex, the home practice facility to the world champion Philadelphia Eagles. With me today is one of the most recognizable members of the Philadelphia Eagles organization, sideline reporter and Eagles insider, Mr. Dave Spadaro. Welcome, Mr. Spadaro.
Thank you. Don't say Mr. That makes me sound old. Welcome to the NovaCare Complex. You kind of feel it when you walk in, right? You feel
I got goosebumps when I walked in. You see,
the Lombardi Trophy though is not there; it's being engraved. So anybody who's got a fake Lombardi Trophy with its score on it, it isn't the real deal.
It's not the real deal. Yeah. This guy though is the real deal. Temple University alum, former reporter for the Daily Local News, and you were also the Eagles director of publications, which oversaw the Game Day magazine, the Game Day program, and the Eagles Digest.
Yeah, I've been to every Eagles game since the strike of 1987. Been a member of the team since 1997. And you know, when you join an organization, you kind of try to reinvent yourself. That's how you have longevity. And so I started in publications and then moved to the internet, have done alumni, and now just kind of do all content as the Eagles insider. So the media has changed so much, and I kind of like to think that I've changed with it to stay relevant.
You've been with the team for the past 20 plus seasons. Mm-hmm. Other than obviously winning the Super Bowl, why was last year's team so special? Yeah,
there was, it was just one of those. Everybody in the summer kind of saw that there was a chance for this team to be really good. When you've got a quarterback like Carson and you recognize just how special he can be, and then success, chemistry, everybody listening to Doug. I mean, it was just a magical thing. You know, Zach, the Eagles came close with Andy Reid. 4 straight NFC Championship game appearances, a Super Bowl appearance, and there was just something missing. And I would credit the word chemistry to the ultimate success. And it's a very elusive thing. It's hard to define, but the chemistry of the team last year was really special.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, you work with a lot of alumni, so you've interviewed and interacted with a lot of former Eagles. Mm-hmm. With Brian Dawkins entering the Hall of Fame in the coming weeks, what player that you covered do you believe deserves to get a gold jacket in Canton, Ohio?
Who's not in there right now? I never covered Harold Carmichael, but I firmly believe that at the time that he retired from the game, he was the 6th all-time leading receiver in the league. That time has been passed. I don't think Donovan McNabb is a Hall of Famer. I wouldn't have voted for Terrell Owens because I saw how destructive he was in the locker room for the Eagles. Reggie White was the greatest Eagle that I ever covered. Doc is the 2nd greatest Eagle. And down the line, Jason Peters will get a gold jacket. He'll be hopefully a first ballot Hall of Famer, been to the Pro Bowl 9 times in his career. And if Carson Wentz can stay healthy and stay on that path, Zach, he's got this special talent to be a Hall of Famer. LaShawn McCoy, in a lot of legal problem potentially right now. I would say his track was in a favorable direction. What's happened to him here in the summer could very likely knock him off that track.
Yeah, but those guys are not. LaShawn McCoy was not on the Super Bowl team.
That's right. Yeah, Jason Peters is the Super Bowl is a Hall of Famer here. Carson Wentz has that kind of talent. I guess that's probably about it. Very talented Darren Sproles, no, but very talented team. Fletcher Cox, no, at this point. But he keeps making the Pro Bowl. So when it's all said and done, you're probably going to look back at Fletcher Cox's 12-year career and say, oh my gosh, that guy made the Pro Bowl 9 times. He should be in the Hall of Fame. But there's still a lot to be written in his career.
Yeah, and last year, obviously, it was an unbelievable season. Won the top prize. Incredible memories along the way. And the parade was no less memorable. You had the opportunity to MC the first ever Super Bowl parade down Broad Street. What's going to be your lasting memory of the parade?
Well, it was obviously the highlight of my career. I mean, I found out about it the night before the parade and made sure that during the parade, well, everybody, I went out and partied, man. It was like from the time the Eagles won the Super Bowl through now, it's been a nonstop party. I was having a good time. That's what the nonstop memory is, that the enduring memory is that everybody was so happy, and it was the importance of sports for an entire community and how it brings everybody together. It was complete joy in the streets of Philadelphia. And for me, standing up there, just blanking everything out, I made sure to enjoy the moment. Understanding that it was history, understanding that it was my career goal, and I was the one standing up there and having a great time. So it was a championship environment. It was the greatest party in the history of the city of Philadelphia.
It's the greatest party I've ever been to.
Yeah, but you haven't suffered long enough. You're too young to suffer with all these old
I
people.
saw them lose to the Arizona Cardinals. Though.
Yeah,
that
I
was
will
hard
take
for me.
it.
That was hard for me.
Yeah, me too.
But last year, prior to the football season, you were interviewed by Philadelphia Magazine, and you mentioned that you lied to get your first job.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, when I was in college, grades really didn't matter to me. I wanted to get into the business. So I called my hometown newspaper, the Daily Local News, and said to them, do you guys do internships? I'd like to get an internship. I was just finishing my freshman year at Temple. And they said, no, we don't, but have you ever written before? And I said, yeah, of course I've written before. Okay, go out and cover the Boyertown, Westchester East boys soccer game. I had never written anything published, so that was my little white lie. But I got out there, and everything just flowed really naturally for me. So I knew once I started writing that was something that I was really good at, and something I was really passionate about. And my advice to people is always follow what you're good at and what you're passionate about. I stunk in math. I was lousy in science. I hated every other part of classes. I was good in English, and I could communicate, and I love sports, and I love being a team. So that's the direction that I chased my career, and here I am.
What do you think most attributed to your success?
My ability to eat crap for as long as I possibly could. That's what you do in this business. You don't go right to the top. You have to work your way there. I think I work well with people. I think I'm really, really aggressive and confident. I don't let people beat me down. I think those are attributes that I very strongly believe in, and I think they're the strengths of what I do. And I learn quickly, and I work within a team environment, and that's what the Philadelphia Eagles are all about.
So you mentioned that school's not your thing, but
No.
if you were not doing this, what could you see yourself doing?
I don't have any idea. I never really considered anything other than what I'm in some related way to what I'm doing now in the form of communication. Maybe I would be a public relations person for a corporate office or something, but boy, that would be tough sitting in an office for 8 hours a day.
Yeah, I mean, you're a really lucky man.
My ADD is well served in the offices of Philadelphia Eagles. I can go from one thing to another to another to another.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, as I said, you are a very lucky man to have this
Yes,
job.
I am.
With now the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles.
And nice tie, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's very appropriate.
I got it in Virginia.
Nice.
I don't know how I got it in Virginia. I
bet.
got it in Virginia.
Why not?
Yeah, it worked.
Can't pass it up.
No. It's good. It's good.
Looks
time.
good. Yeah, it's a good tie.
Well, for everyone else, Mr. Spadaro, thank you for
Thanks,
joining
Zach.
me.
Thanks for
really
coming down.
appreciate it.
My pleasure.
For everyone else, I'll see you guys next time on Zach on Sports.